Welcome and welcome back. It's another amazing day in paradise. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, sincerely. I want to speak to and answer the question, what is respect, right? Respect is a judgment. Or what is respectful is a judgment. It's based on your personal values. And it's not even necessarily based on your personal values, because I've seen things and heard things, and I've seen people do stuff that they consider respect for an adult is respectful as an adult, but it's disrespectful as a child. And that's holding a double standard. Or even I've had a situation where someone was doing the exact same thing that I was, except it was valid for them to do it, but it wasn't valid for me to do it. It was okay. It was okay for them to do it, but it wasn't okay for wisdom to do it. And so, I find that it is challenging for me to hear when somebody is saying something is disrespectful, especially in relation to how a child is behaving. And this ties back again into other things, like my core foundational beliefs about children are people too, one. Two, that it's about relationship, not just being related. And three, this emotional intelligence, right? Where we're taking responsibility for how we feel. That we can understand that we might be triggered by how somebody else is behaving, but it's our responsibility to navigate those triggers. As well as the teaching skills versus teaching obedience. And so when talking about what is respect, please just be mindful that the way that I put it to wisdom is that we are kind to others and they are kind to us, right? That's how respect can be measured. It's really simple. And if you feel like somebody is not being kind, then that's a judgment too, but it also is more evident than saying because a child is quote unquote talking back, that's disrespectful. Or because a child is expressing their displeasure with something, that's disrespectful. It's not. The context of how it's happening. Like I had an experience where somebody said wisdom stuck his tongue out at them, and when I asked him, he said, "Yeah, I did." And I said, "Well, why did you do that?" He's like, "Because I knew they were coming to stop my fun." And I said, "I understand that." I said, so then it was a conversation about ways that he could express how he felt more accurately, more appropriately, right? Him being rude, age appropriate for 9 is to stick out your tongue. People do it all the time. Like, people want to hit somebody and punch people. People yell at people. The same person who said that him sticking out his tongue was disrespectful is the same person who was screaming at me on the phone, at me on the phone so loud that wisdom could hear him in the seat next to me. But his disrespect, quote unquote, his actions weren't disrespectful. He never apologized for them, but he called wisdom disrespectful for expressing his displeasure in a way that he didn't feel was appropriate. And so these things trigger me. And because I have so much experience with them and people doing these things, it's not just one person. It's over and over and over again that wisdom doesn't get the respect of being a child, of doing things that are age appropriate, of having the audacity to speak out as a child about things that he doesn't like, which he has every right to do because he's a person. And so I just want to say, in regards to respect, let's be clear that we have to be really clear, and we also have to be really careful before we throw the word disrespectful around. And we also have to make sure that we're being respectful in order to get the respect that we're looking for. Because as I said, children learn by imitation first and by instruction maybe. Thank you.